It is the strongest anti-rioting, pro-law enforcement piece of legislation in the country. And there's just nothing even close. We also have penalties for people that commandeer highways, which we saw in other parts of the country. They start to do that, there needs to be swift penalties, and that's something that just cannot happen.
The next day, the tank man offered a powerful protest, even as he was laden down with bags. His real name will probably never be known.
I said in California that if I come to that state, or go to New York, or come to Seattle, and a group of anarchists lie down in front of my automobile as president, I'm going to wean them of lying in front of automobiles.
When Gorbachev was kidnapped by a circle of his enemies who...
Wallace actually cited possible traffic violations as a justification to ban the historic Civil Rights March from Selma to Montgomery over the Edmund Pettus Bridge in 1965. That, too, was an unlawful assembly, according to Wallace, who unleashed state troopers on the peaceful protesters, including John Lewis, on a day that would go down in history as Bloody Sunday.
Topped the lead tank, then back down to the ground. When the tank tried to speed off, he stepped in front again. And then, nobody knows what happened to him. To this day, the Chinese government censors all...
Walter Headley. As the chief of the Miami Police Department, Headley was famous for his tough talk and tactics against civil rights protesters in the 1960s. He's the guy who warned that when the looting starts, the shooting starts, something Trump, as president, would notoriously repeat.
Why do you have guns on us?
In this cell phone video, you can see a police officer aiming his weapon at demonstrators.
Pay attention. We've got new law, and we're going to use it if you make us.
My job is to protect life and property. That's the job of every police officer here. And we're going to use any means at our disposal to accomplish this.
Peaceful protest, we encourage, and more riot. We can tell the difference.
People know the laws they're violating as well as you do and I do.
You can compare and contrast. Look at Seattle, Portland, Minneapolis.
That's the reason that some of the incidents that have happened in the North have been as serious as they were.
Don't register to vote and vote the stupid way you did up north. You'll get what they got.
He stood in front of a line of tanks more than 20 long and proceeded to play a game of chicken.